Hello everybody, it's Teacher Julian from Preschool 3. I just hope everybody is doing well, everybody's safe and healthy. Making a little video here so you can watch at home. And today we're going to make Play-Doh. So we'll get started right away. I have a few things we're going to need. We have flour, salt, cream of tartar, oil, food coloring, a big bowl to mix everything in, a mixing spoon, and several different things to measure with. Measuring cup, a teaspoon, and a tablespoon. First of all, we'll get our dry ingredients. Our dry ingredients would be the flour. You will need one big scoop of flour to the very top, and then another big scoop of flour filled to the very top. No, that's not to the top. That's to the top. 2 big scoops. Next, we'll get the salt. And we need 1 scoop of salt, or 1 cup of salt. Fill it to the very top. Maybe a little bit more. There we go. You can see we have our flour, which is very soft when you feel it. And then the salt, it's grainy and a little hard. You can feel it. I would invite you at home to go ahead and get some flour and some salt. Talk to your folks first, but get some of that and feel it. Feel the difference between the consistency of the soft flour and the grainy, hard salt. And you can put that in there, just like that. The sound effects. And then what you want to do is use your stirring spoon to mix it up. Another word for mixing is incorporating. So we can incorporate our salt and our flour till it's mixed. I usually tell the children to stir it how many times how old you are. So if you were 3 years old, you would stir it 1, 2, and 3. If you were 4 years old, you would stir it 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you're 5-year-old, how many stirs? You're right, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now that we've incorporated our salt and our flour, you can put in the cream of tartar. Now, some people don't have cream of tartar at home. We have it here at school. If you don't have it, it's not a deal breaker, but it does make it a little bit smoother, and it does last a little bit longer. But hey, you can just go make another batch when you're done with this one, right? So let's put in our 4 teaspoons. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are our 4 scoops of cream. That doesn't work. There we go. You know, even teachers make mistakes sometimes. Lids back on my things. And so here, I will show you 2 cups of flour, 1 cup of salt, and 4 teaspoons. That TSP is short for teaspoon. of cream of tartar. So those are our dry ingredients. Dry ingredients, dry ingredients. So we can incorporate that as well. I'm just gonna go with, let's say 3. 1, 2, 3. We've incorporated all of our dry together. But my friends, this does not look like Play-Doh. This is just a big dry mess. Not Play-Doh. We need some other components. Those components are gonna be our wet ingredients. 2 cups of boiling water and 2 teaspoons of oil and our food coloring. So, put this, put it to the side. This is what we will put our boiling water in, as well as our food coloring and our oil. So I'm gonna get the boiling water right now. This is a part where the children should not do the boiling water. And this is where you need an adult to do this. The other part, please, my friends, we've done this before. You can do this at home. All the dry ingredients, have a parent there or a family member that's old enough and have them help you with this part. So now I am going to get our oil. Here we go, oil. And this is the big spoon right here. We had 2 of them, remember? The small one and the big one. This little small one is a teaspoon. The bigger one is a tablespoon. So you're gonna get 2 tablespoons. I found it really neat to put it in this little squirting thing because it makes it easier to measure out. You want to put it to the very top. And the little bubble at the top, it's called a meniscus. So we can, if you look right here, here's the water. Oh, you know what? Forgot the funnest part. I'm going to use this little other end. If I stir this, and I put this in here, you can see the water and the oil don't mix. They make little bubbles where the oil sits on top of the water. No matter how much I stir, it won't incorporate. It'll always sit up on top. I was deciding what color Play-Doh to make. It seems like every time that we make Play-Doh here in Preschool 3, fuchsia. So today, no fuchsia. It looks a lot like pink. It's fuchsia. Purple. Always making purple. Not today. The teal, last time I made it, we made teal. That leaves 2 colors left. Decisions. I will go with orange. Simply because last time when I made it, my friend James said, "Teacher, can we make orange?" And he was a little disappointed that we didn't make the orange. So today, James, we're making orange Play-Doh. So I'm gonna give this another stir. You can see as we go along. See the little, on the bottom, how the little balls are? You'll see what happens in a little while. Right now, some of the food coloring is encapsulated, which means it went around the food coloring and the oil. So it doesn't like that, but you can see this, they're starting to dissolve. See the bubbles coming up on the very bottom. Let's give it a quick stir. You can see our vortex in the middle. like a little tornado. There's the oil again, not incorporating, but that's what's making the bubbles, the vortex. All right, now we've got our wet and we've got our dry. We're gonna pour that right in the middle, very slowly, and we're gonna make sure we try to get it on everything. But don't worry, it will get mixed all together. There we go. Remember, this is very hot water, so this is the part where, once again, you have an adult help you with that part. But the rest of it, we got it. You have the adult get this, and because this is very hot, you can touch the sides of the bowl right here. It's hot, caliente. So we want to make sure that we very slowly stir and scrape from the sides. It doesn't look like Play-Doh yet to me, but it's getting there. We want to stir and mix it all the way up. Here we go. It's getting there. It's still very hot though. The dry is cooling it down, and the bowl and the air around is cooling it off slowly. But it's still very hot. If you touched it right now, it would hurt. So we're mixing our dry ingredients up. Well, I know this is fun to do. I really miss doing it with all the children. It's great doing it with all my friends when everybody's here and everybody can contribute to this. It's one of my favorite things to do. So we do this here now, but I can guarantee you that when school starts up again, or when I can see you again, maybe we can make Play-Doh together. But in the meantime, hey, you can do this at home. You can show your family members or well, not your friends, because we're all staying at home. Teacher Julian's here at work just to pick up a couple of things. But we can do this at home, and it should turn out the same way. It's still a little warm, but I'm gonna peel some of this off little by little. And now what I can do is I can get a little bit of flour, sprinkle it on the table, and then we can get this Play-Doh and it's still warm to the touch, but it's not hot. It's not hot. But again, you would want a parent around to help you at this point still, until they can deem that it's not hot. It's a little warm. And I like to mix it together like this. This is called kneading. Kneading the dough. Use your fists and your fingers. You can punch it. You can roll it like a burrito. Okay. A burrito. You can divide it. Now from that one, you have two. Karate chop. Divide it into fours. Karate chop it again. How many pieces? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 pieces of dough. And you can roll them up. You can give one to your brother, sister, grandma, grandpa, family member. Don't give it to the dog. That's not any good. And make sure when you're playing with it, play on a hard table. somewhere that your family says, yes, this is a good place for you to play. And then when you're done with it, you can either put it into a Ziploc plastic bag, or at school we have our little Tupperware holder. We can put that in there, and it'll last for a long time. But if you leave it out, then it will get dried up. You just keep mixing it with your hands. I think that's going to be it. I hope everybody had fun. I really miss everybody. Everybody from preschool 1, preschool 2, preschool 3, and the toddler room. And all the teachers, everybody up front. I miss you guys very, very much. And I hope to see you again soon. I'll make another video and maybe we'll read a book pretty soon. Bye.